today's episode of Southern Iowa Luddite, we are going to make some napalm only for burning brush. So the key components of napalm are some styrene. We got polystyrene here, or styrofoam, some type of petroleum-based accelerant. You can use gasoline. Diesel's a little safer, so I'm going to use diesel today. And then finally, you need some type of benzene. Benzene's a carcinogen. You can't buy it real easily. So I'm going to go with xylene, which is a derivative of benzene. And we want to do a ratio of 3 parts diesel, 2 parts xylene, 5 parts styrene or styrofoam. So we're going to get this weighed out, get it mixed up. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's weigh the styrofoam. There's 29 grams. I'm going to try to get to 50. 42. 50 on the dot. So now we'll try to get that in with the xylene. 20 grams of xylene. That's kind of hard to pour out. Got about 18 in there. Got 31 grams. We'll try this. Doesn't have to be exact science here. The idea is you need enough xylene to dissolve the styrofoam. Looks like it's going in pretty nice. Okay, we got about 15 grams of styrofoam yet to go into the mixture. So about 45 grams of styrofoam so far into about 30 grams of xylene. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add 30 grams of diesel, which will put us at 1 to 1 to 1, and see if we can get the rest of the styrofoam in. Primarily because this is just really thick, as you might imagine. Might be easier to have a little more liquid in there to mix in the rest of the styrofoam. So I want 30 grams of diesel here. And that's 33. Again, this isn't an exact science. I think diesel's preferred because it's obviously not as explosive as gasoline and a lot safer to work with here. May take a while for the diesel to mix in. You notice I'm using a paint stick here. I really don't want to use anything that can potentially create a spark while making this. Looks like the styrene is liking that amount of diesel, so I think I'm going to add 10 more grams of diesel. To take that up to a total of approximately 40 grams of diesel. There we go, 40 grams of diesel total. So we're kind of at the proper ratio of the diesel to xylene. Should be 3 to 2. And right now we're at 4 to 3, so that's not bad. It seems to be helping dissolve all this styrene now. It's pretty rapid depolymerization of the polystyrene back to styrene. So much it's releasing trapped air. That's what those bubbles are. Makes you wonder, the chemists who originally patented and thought about making napalm, what they were thinking. Of course, they started with styrene instead of polystyrene, so they didn't have to overcome any of the energy to get everything to mix together like we are here in taking the polymer back to its monomer, going from polystyrene back to styrene. Yeah, the diesel's doing a great job of dissolving the styrene. Should probably use that first. All right, let me do some math and figure out what I need to adjust here to get to my ratio of 5 parts styrene, 2 parts xylene, and 3 parts diesel. Okay, I figured it out. I need to add about 20 more grams of styrene or polystyrene to get to approximately the 5 parts styrene, 2 parts xylene, 3 parts diesel. So 20 more grams. See how every little drop of diesel is dissolving the remaining polystyrene. I
think at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to decant off the diesel and call this good.
Okay, so we added a total of 65 grams of styrene to this mixture. So final ratio of diesel to xylene to styrofoam is 40 grams of diesel, 30 grams of xylene, 65 grams of polystyrene or styrofoam. All right, I'm going to decant off this diesel. Probably some of it is going to dissolve a chunk of styrofoam, and if I get some gum out of that, I'll just put it in the mix here. Okay, so here's what we produced. Some very sticky, viscous napalm, or my version of napalm anyway. Now you know why, like in war applications, you've got to put them in bombs and stuff like that, or heat it up and liquefy it to be able to throw it out of a flamethrower. Much more advanced technology than what we're going to do here. But what we're going to do is we're going to simulate how this would stick to something while it burns, like a log that's upright or something. And my guess is it's going to be hard to light also. So let's go get set up for that little experiment and see how this napalm burns and whether or not we'll be able to use it to ultimately burn brush with it.
Okay, so we've got our napalm here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on this big old log and take this sticky gel and let it slide down and stick to this wood. What I'm trying to demonstrate is how sticky this is and why you would never want any of this on you while it was on fire. I think this is going to make an awesome brush starter. Much easier than diesel.
Okay, there you have it. Some homemade napalm for burning brush. That stuff's super sticky and it burns really well. Pretty easy to make. Much easier than diesel, much safer than starting a fire with gasoline. Give this an A+, highly recommend it. As I always say, get it done with what you got. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.